Yeah, it's crispy fish. Yep, it's crispy fish. It's crispy fish.
Well, what's going on, everyone? Thanks for checking out another of my videos. Out here today with my friend Chris.
What's up, guys?
Happy to be out here fishing together. It's been a while, especially out here in the San Francisco Bay. About to get some live anchovies and go for some halibut and some stripers. Well, it's been a few weeks since I've been out fishing. Tried to go last week, wanted to go for tuna. Right as we launched, turned the motor on, and I noticed it wasn't pissing like it is right there. I'm sure all of you know, but if you didn't, that's what cools the motor down. So we need that water to go through, cool the engine down. Yeah, it wasn't happening. I ended up figuring it out that I had like a bug, made like a cocoon, went up in the piping right there. Fixed it at home later that day, but it didn't go out fishing. So I want to quickly show you here what happened. Maybe this will help you in the future. I want to thank Matt, Jim, and Gordon all for helping me fix this problem. So right there, that's the telltale. That's where the water comes out. The bug went up through there, and then it's in that pipe, as you can see right there that I'm highlighting. So then we took that pipe off, and the bug was in there, and this is what came out. Whatever that thing is, got in there. See, that was unfortunate that happened with the motor last time going out, but luckily, quick fix, back out here today. And one of our goals today is Chris. We need to get him on a big one. He said his biggest is 29 inches. So goal today is get him a 30-plus incher. I think we can do it. There's been some bigger ones. And we're fishing, I think, around the Golden Gate Bridge, maybe Alcatraz area. Kind of fun spot, great scenery. And yeah, usually some bigger fish since you're closer to the open ocean. So pick up our bait here and hopefully get some good ones. All right, we just got our bait. Now we gotta decide where do we want to fish at. Looks like off Alcatraz there's a good amount of boats. And up this way towards Christie Field. Thinking that's probably more halibut and that's more striper, but I could be wrong. Which way, Chris? What do you think?
Let's try Christie Field.
I know, I think that feels more like halibut-y over there. All right, we're going that way towards the Golden Gate Bridge. Well, that's what we're seeing on the fish finder, so looks like there's some good amount of bait in the area. Go ahead and drop down here. So for the reel, we'll be using the Okuma Komodo. This one is the KDS 471. They also make a 463 that's the same profile, it's just a little bit different gear ratio. Both great reels. And then the rod is the Okuma Monterey. It's the medium action one, 8-footer. If you guys watched some of my last halibut videos in the bay here, you saw I made this rig with 3 hooks on it on a leader so we can do 3 anchovies. So both Chris and I will be having the same rig on. So this is the gaff we're using today. It's from Promar, the 4-footer. You've probably seen this one on the boat before. But I needed something I thought a little bit bigger for the tuna. So we got a 6-footer. Check that out. So we got 6 foot in length, the 3-inch loop up there. Hoping to use this thing pretty soon here. Just need some good weather. He would stick them with this gaff. And then, you know, hopefully he can get it. That person's gotta somehow drop the rod.
I'm literally going like this.
Gotta drop the rod, and then I think it's better to have this gaff. And hopefully you can just come right here and just go and just hold it.
Because it gives
right
you way
there,
more
right?
leverage.
Just loved it.
Yeah, see, I did too. I don't know what man. Oh, nice. Oh, that's big. Oh, that might be a white sea bass. It's gotta be a striper, right?
Yeah. Maybe a white sea bass. It's not a stingray. Actually, it could be a halibut. Interesting. Not a good first fish of the day here, it looks like. Woo! A lot of head shakes. I guess it could be some kind of shark. Yeah. Yep. Leopard shark.
Some people love those things.
Yeah. Close to 36. All right, so there's a few boats that were fishing this area. They left. You know, we didn't see them. You got bit by something. No, you got bit for sure. Chris has no bait on his.
Dang.
Probably gonna move. I mean, all the boats that were here left. Just the one leopard. We're going for a halibut mainly, but it's just caught a shark. It's a leopard shark. It was like 3 feet long. Thank you. So now we're contemplating, do we want to move? Kind of boats are all meeting on top of Alcatraz.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
They are, huh?
There's a lot of them.
That leopard shark broke my leader. I only had one hook left on there, so just real quick, I threw on this red rum jig, anchovy color. Kind of see what's going on here. If they're catching stripers, that's my guess. But yeah, this can catch the halibut or stripers. We'll go ahead and jig it around, see if we can catch something with it. So jig ended up not being the right choice for this spot, as it was over 50 feet deep and we're moving almost 2 miles per hour, so I wasn't able to touch bottom.
Oh, I just got bit. Still there? I'm still getting bit. There we go. There we go. Ow. That's a howley. Keeper? Yep.
Oh, keep it down. That's big. Not big, but it's definitely a keeper. Nice. It's a good one. It's a good one for sure.
Oh, he did get the bottom one.
All right, got us on the board. All right, so the first one looks about 24, 25. Oh, 26. Nice. Still got a little bit of salmon left, eating some right now. This piece is actually from my 32 pounder I caught last year. So, you know, even being in your freezer for a year, a little bit over, it's still good. As long as you get a good tight, you know, air seal on it, good freezer bag, it'll stay good fresh for, you know, probably up to a year and a half. Maybe I shouldn't say fresh, but, you know, edible and still good. Didn't really notice too much of a difference from, you know, 4 months to a year. Well, it's a pretty cool spot to fish over here by Alcatraz. Pretty cool island, seeing the prison there. Tough spot to fish though, so you know, it's really deep out there and then it gets really shallow fast. All the bait gets pushed against it, but we got a fast drift going, about 2 miles per hour. You know, the current's slow with the winds pushing us. So we picked up the one fish so far. Hopefully we can get another one here. Not the most relaxing place to fish because you got to keep adjusting your line, keep bringing it up because you keep, you know, moving up in your depth.
Go. It's gonna be a bigger fish. Ripping line.
Chris is saying bigger fish. All right, so we're trying to get a 30-incher for Chris. Nice fish. Oh yeah. Look at that hook.
Just barely hanging there.
Yeah. Woo! Oh, God, I think it's 28, 29. That's a good one. All right, well, you're done for the day. Super clean fish, both of them.
If we get too quick, we'll be home by 1:30.
I don't know, how long will it take you to catch 2 more? Boat limits, baby. That's what I'm going for. All right, can Chris break 30? I don't think so. 28, maybe 29. Yep.
Tide.
29-incher. All right, so we're picking up from, I guess we'd probably call it the west side of Alcatraz. Golden Gate Bridge is out there. You can't see it right now though, because of all the fog. We're gonna go fish on the other side of it now because the current's changed. So now we have the outgoing tide, so the water's gonna be pushing against it, which I guess, you know, gets the bait pushing against the island, and that's where the fish will usually be feeding. So yeah, we'll switch sides and we'll see you there. Finally a fish. Took me all 3.5 hours, but well, I guess I got that leopard shark earlier. But this one's a halibut. Alright, when was the last time you gaffed a fish, Chris?
April.
Alright. Not very big, huh?
Looks like a keeper. Oh, I don't know.
Little keeper. So that's a keeper 22. Question is, do you want to keep it or just let it go?
Just let it go.
Let it swim out. All right, well, it's for sure 22 inches. Just gonna go ahead and let it go though. We'll let that one get bigger for next year. All right, bye-bye, keeper.
He's off.
Well, feels good to finally get a keeper. It took me a while to get that one, even though we released it, no worries. I got halibut in my freezer to hold me over probably until spring next year. Got a bunch from Monterey Bay in there, so happy to eat those ones and release the ones from San Francisco Bay. Goal today was to get Chris a 30-incher. At least he's got 2 keepers already in the back for him. He does not have halibut in his freezer, so he's excited to bring 2 home. Yeah, see if we can get him a big one now. We can bring home 2 more. We'll see what happens. We might do it. Might catch one and give to some friends. They always love when I bring them some fresh halibut. So we just picked up the lines right here. We want to go try a different spot out. Wind's picking up a little bit. A few fish caught. I mean, the bite's definitely pretty good if you're trying to get out and get some halibut. Definitely halibut around the Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz right now. This is my favorite place to fish. I mean, the scenery out here is just gorgeous. San Francisco, Alcatraz, Golden Gate Bridge, Sausalito, Angel Island. So happy to finally get out and fish the spot. My first time all year fishing these spots. Like I said, probably my favorite place to fish for halibut, just because the scenery is so great. So we're gonna go ahead and move spots right now, start heading back to where we launched a little bit, but I have a tried and true spot there. I want to see if there's fish there right now, see if we can get some halibut there. Happy to get one keeper here, and Chris got two, so definitely a good spot. Some pretty good fishing. All right, we'll see you guys in the next spot. All right, chopping down the new spot here. A lot different. Very little wind, 20 feet deep. Certainly a lot more comfortable to fish in. We said we have 3 boats fishing in the area right now. So when we showed up here, conditions are so nice, we're not even moving. It was like 0.1, 0.2. Too slow for drifting, we're not covering any ground. So we turned the kicker motor on. We're going like 0.5 now, 0.6, so it's just real slow. I don't even want to call it trolling. It's just getting a little movement from the kicker right now. Should work pretty good. Like doing that when you have no movement from the current.
Oh. That was a good takedown.
All right, we got something else on here. There we go. Oh, it's just come off. Darn it. Wanted to see what that was. Yep.
See the fish on the bottom.
You too, I think.
I know.
Yours is acting really weird. Weird ass shark. Where is your one? On mine?
I think so.
Got interesting shark here. We got him, he got both lines on him, a little tangled up. Can't see him. There we go. So we'll go ahead and release him here now. What is that? Well, the lines are still out. We're gotten a few bites in the area, got that shark, but I think we'll go ahead and head in now. Goal today was to get Chris a big one, over 30. It didn't happen, but the other goal was to get him some keepers, and he got 2 of them. So he's got some halibut to eat tonight, and for his freezer, I got that 22-incher that I let go and caught 2 different species of sharks. So felt really good to get back out in the water. It's been a while. Go to J&P's, get some anchovies, and just drift around in beautiful San Francisco Bay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one, and I'll catch you on the next one when hopefully we got a tuna on the boat. All right, stay tuned.